My God, if I was a kid today or a teenager today, this would blow my mind. To be able to have an idea and then in a matter of minutes or seconds even, just generate it and visualize it, it's insane. I think you have to really learn some fundamentals first. Learn filmmaking, learn storytelling, because the tech will constantly change, but the fundamentals will not. Honestly, you have to learn like filmmaking terms for angles and things like that. So I think really do some research. I would watch a lot of YouTube videos, take a course like Curious Refuge, and learn how to use AI to visualize those fundamentals and those techniques that you've learned in film school. Asking Gemini what kind of film stock or what kind of lenses and cameras were used on certain films, and getting that idea and then trying out different looks and seeing, how that looked. Using it for research, it's great. It's a huge time saver in that respect. If you're a filmmaker and you have that kind of knowledge, I think you have to start playing around with it. So if you are pitching something, visualize it. Don't just talk about it, like create it and then show them. I would always start by telling it, this is the story that I have in mind, and I'd be very descriptive, and I would write this whole block of text about this is beginning to end the story, this is the character, this is what it's about, this whole thing, just as kind of like a background of knowledge, It first just came with an idea. There was one image I had of somebody shooting at the moon. I had that idea in my head for a while, and I thought, why would somebody do that? And then everything just started to branch out of that. We can't have narrative filmmaking with AI unless we have stories where we're invested in the characters. You can't be invested in the character if they're not talking. So it's like being able to have dialogue scenes and emotion. That's just what's getting us closer and closer to this being more just mainstream filmmaking. For the beginning, it was all text to video with characters for consistency. Once I got the character that I liked, I had to use that as a starting image. But I used that for even Adam, I used it for the whole film to get consistency with the character and different backgrounds. It's all about consistency and coverage. Coverage is like, for filmmaking, that's the thing that you need. Here's a wide shot of the character. We need close-ups. We need over the shoulder. We need insert shots, all of that. So being able to make those cuts with flow, that was something too. It's like you can prompt for a montage or for quick cuts. Something that was cost prohibitive in the past, like something high production value or like a chase scene with cars or whatever, you just couldn't do if you're on your own. A tool like this, you can do anything. And so it just really unlocks that creativity in your imagination. Anything you can imagine, you can pretty much do. I just find it to be a useful tool to tell my stories. There's no other way around it. If you are someone who just wants to create a funny video of a cat, singing a song, go ahead and do it. If you're a film studio and you want to use this for like a big budget production, you're using it for that too. That kind of versatility is something we've never had before either.